having a hard time this week around something that I've known for a while that was a little difficult for me. And I really am, the word's not jealous, it's not envious, but I really look up to people who do this thing. And that is making asks, going to their friends and people in their network and just telling them what they need. And I have a really hard time with that, probably in general, in all areas of my life. But as I am entering into a new phase of my career and things that I really want to focus on, in order for that to happen, I have to tell people, and I have to reach out to this huge network that I have built and fostered and landed into over the past few years that I'm blessed to be able to have. The plethora of beautiful humans and souls, friends, so many people that I have met over the past few years that have just expanded my life in so many ways. And for some reason, it terrifies me to call them up and say, hey, I know you've known me as Erin the photographer, Erin Black Burner Project, or Erin who does this, but I'm changing my focus, and I would really love for you to think of me as a creative director in storytelling, as a cultural strategist, as an experience designer. And I've used the past few years, or past several years, building Black Burner Project, and although it hasn't rewarded me financially, that it has opened my eyes to the new spaces that I really enjoy. What were the foundational elements that really made Black Burner Project impactful, and also that I really, really enjoyed? And I loved storytelling. I loved helping or telling people's story. I loved finding the gaps and the gaps that people oversaw and filling it. I love to be a cultural activist and strategist, and really taking note to what people needed and what was happening. And then I really loved ideating and bringing big visions to life and activating them based off of what I felt the community wanted, needed, could use, didn't know they needed. And so those are the spaces that I want to go into. But making calls and asking people is so terrifying, and I just wanted to admit that. So send me some of your advice on how you have gotten comfortable reaching out and telling people what you're doing when it's something so different, and when you're asking them for a favor, when you're asking them to make connections, or you're asking them right out, like, I know you do this, like, are you interested in, or whatever it might be. Give me some advice so that I can start to step into this, feel a little bit more calmer, and know that I got this, right? All right, till next time, bye. Follow and share, and all the other things.